Hello everyone and welcome back to some rapid action on leeches. By now you already know everything, so let's dive straight into it. In the previous game we got the white pieces, so most likely we get black today. Let's see what we get. And I will try to play a little bit faster so I don't run into time trouble. But again, it's important that I explain everything well, and then, you know, if I have time to finish it, I will. If not, I'm still considering. You guys are, you know, saying that maybe I should add like a second increment or maybe even a 5-second increment. But okay, you know, 10 minutes is a lot of time. Let's. I will try to become faster. So our opponent is Daldiri, and we're gonna start with e4. Okay, so it's the Karo Khan. Do we try what Magnus tried in the title Tuesday, or do we just stick with what we know? I still haven't worked it out yet because there are some tricky lines. So we're just gonna stick with the standard Karo Khan. And yeah, these are, you know, standard moves. Now he can capture with the G pawn or with the E pawn. Capturing with the G pawn does give you a very, very nice game, and that is what he's going for. So all right, let's let's trade off this light square bishop. It is what he's going for, and we're gonna go knight to e2. We're gonna maybe put the knight to f4 and castle. Yeah, okay. So he will definitely be castling queenside. It doesn't matter that the g file opened up. So let's challenge this bishop. Yeah, okay. Let's put it to g3, and let's castle queenside. Same as him. Okay, we're gonna play king to... we should play king to b1, and sometimes even king to a1. Okay, so he wants to open up the... yeah, he's playing very, very nice moves here. Not spending a lot of time, and we're gonna have to figure out how to go about this. All right, I'm gonna pressure the f6 pawn here. Not sure if it's the way to go, but... yeah, looks nice. And if he captures, I can get my knight into the game. If he... yeah, queen f5 does look like a nice move. Does sort of pin that knight. It's not really relevant. Yeah, he can just move the king and the knight is defending. But yeah, let's how to proceed here. We have to figure out some sort of a realizable plan. Yeah, capturing never really interesting for me. Because it just undoubles his pawns, and those are you know, future weaknesses that we can hone in on. So let's just get the rook to the e file, and now we should figure out how to improve the position of our knight as much as possible. You might go for some h5 h4 action. That definitely makes sense, and if I move the h pawn, then I weaken my structure. So it's a fun position, one that requires a delicate consideration at every point. But no, every position. Yeah, he does go for h5. So probably since he has doubled f pawns, I'm gonna play h4, and if he captures, we're gonna trade and put a pawn on g3. And that the way we have this structure, he has a doubled f pawn, so he can't really put pressure on my f pawn. So yeah, we're gonna go with h4. I'm not too happy about it. I would prefer the pawn to remain on h2, but yeah, I feel like I should play it. Okay, so what to do to improve without... where does the knight belong? The knight definitely belongs on d3 for the moment. But yeah, maybe not even on d3, but definitely not on e2. So let's just move the knight. We'll figure it out later. I don't want to play knight to d3 before a capture happens, because I want to have the option of recapturing with my rook. Yeah, okay, so he does go for this. We're just gonna capture here. And I don't know. This does look like something that I would enjoy. Huh. Sort of a free doubling of the rooks. And I don't see why he would allow that. You know, now queen c7, I can even play rook e7. Could be a bit dangerous to get my rooks up the board, but yeah, maybe, I mean, objectively, it should still be a perfectly fine position for him. Like, if I double up here, I'm not really pinning anything. He can just move the knight, and a trade on d8 is nothing. His queen will be guarding the f6 pawn, so I can't even win material if I try that. But rook to f7 might... rook to e7 might be a more interesting approach. So Yeah, let's go with that. Sort of take away squares from his queen. And now if he offers a trade, I don't know if I can capture and allow rook to e1. Looks a bit dangerous. But no, if he plays this, then this just wins. Yeah, he can't play that. Yeah, tactically that will not work for him. And he has to figure out how to go about this. Yeah. Okay, so he self-pins. And now we can just bring the knight into the game. Because now if our knight can land on c5, that's game. Also, we can start collecting material. And also... what's the best way? Is there a difference? Do I go via d3 or b3? Yeah, I'm gonna go via d3. Okay, so he does go for this because now it is possible. But at least now we cover the e1 square with our knight, so that's why d3 was slightly better. But no, it's still just a blunder. Yeah, it's still just a blunder. Is it a blunder? What, am I missing something here? What's stopping me from taking the piece? I have blundered in some of my previous games, so I should definitely be careful. But yeah, I mean, I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, so we're just gonna be up a piece, and yeah, it's it does appear to be a pretty clean game. I don't know. It's a I've never actually studied the G captures on F6 line. I know some interesting ideas in the E captures on F6 line. So he goes for this. Yeah. There's nothing more he can do here. Yeah, but whatever he tried, just doesn't matter. Yeah, he does have one check, but that's all there is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The fact that he allowed me to double out, I didn't double up, but he allowed me sort of free moves with my rooks. I could choose between doubling up on the D file and then the E file appeared to be a bit too much. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I guess he will play this. Yeah, okay. So, what's the cleanest way to win? Let's just play g4 and advance our h pawn to victory. That seems like, without thinking too much. Yeah, he'll maybe give a check, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is a... I very rarely resign, but this is a position that you can resign. But still, you can learn a lot from this. Sometimes, people do make mistakes. Even in top grandmaster games, people do make mistakes when it's... Okay, so do we think about something here? Yeah, not really. Doesn't matter how far he advances the pawn. There's just no continuation, whatever he does. Yeah, but it's of course it is possible. You don't want to give up rating for nothing. If there's a possibility I make a mistake, of course you should continue. Let's go h7. Yeah, now if he advances the pawn, I can even pick up the rook. So yeah. If not, we're just gonna give a check and promote our pawn. All right, but yeah, I'm very interested where he made the critical mistake. Okay, so we'll just pick up the rook. where he made the critical mistake, but I think it's the moment where he allowed the sort of the free movement of my rooks. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so we'll take the queen. So he will also, he's banking on me stalemating him. All right, so we're gonna go here, and if he brings a queen into the game, we're just gonna deliver checkmate here. Yeah, okay, he brings a knight in. Fine. All right, good game, Mr. Or Mrs. Daldiri. Let's check out what actually happened here. So the Caro Kann, pretty standard stuff, where black has many options. Sometimes black goes bishop f5, sometimes knight to f6, sometimes even knight b to d7. Everything can be played. For those of you who are maybe new to chess, if sometimes you will encounter knight b d7, and then you can trick your opponent with queen to e2, and if he delivers this knight here, you can deliver this quick checkmate. I've actually done this many times. Not proud of it, but you know. So okay, this is what happens. c3, he played bishop, okay. Knight to f3, obviously, the main way to go. The early trade of the light square bishops might not be all that ambitious for white, but yeah. Since I don't know, yeah, I went back. So capturing a little bit better. Okay, seems like captures, and queen g3 is the way to go. I decided to play bishop to g3. So okay, castles, king b1, h5, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and here with d5, he sort of rushed it, and it's yeah, I should even capture here, and then after knight captures, queen f5 check. Okay, king b8 captures here. Okay, so I can win a pawn. Okay, I missed that, but I don't know if I would even go for that if I knew it was best, because I mentioned the game, you know, my sort of a reference game for the Caro Kann on the e captures on f6 line. The game Duda played against Magnus. Duda got a winning position like very early on, like from move 10, and he won the game, but the position that he had to play was so disgusting. Yeah, I played h4, sort of bishop to h4. Yeah, see, the engine always wants to go after this f6 pawn. I just I don't know, I just don't think like that. Yeah, so h4. Yeah, okay, so remaneuvering of the knight, the way to go. Captures, yeah, and here, yeah, the engine sort of gives a plus 1.4, but after this capture and the move that we discussed, yeah, I'm completely winning here with a plus 2.5. Yeah, captures, yeah, rook e7 best, bringing the knight to d3 also best, and now rook capture. Yeah, sort of yeah, sort of an engine perfect game for me. That's quite a surprise, but a pleasant one. You know, it's not like I'm gonna blunder a piece every game I play. So yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something about what to do and what not to do. Like I said, I don't know many lines. I know, you know, general ideas behind the opening. Sometimes I will of course go for suboptimal lines. But that's not the point of these videos. The point of these videos is to give lower rated players and players who are trying to improve general ideas on what happens in the mind. What is my mind process when considering certain moves. And sometimes I will get in time trouble for that, but yeah, here we turned out okay. So yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, Daldiri, for you know, playing this game with me. And yeah, as usual, you can check 2 of my previous videos here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon, continuing to check up on your wonderful suggestions and whatever else happens in the chess world. See you soon.